Good morning, TikTok. So I'm finally ready to tell my story after 22 years. My domestic violence story. I'm not doing this for clout or no one to feel sorry for me. Uh, it's something I know I need to let go. All these years, I really thought that I was over it, done with it. Until my daughter ended up getting into a domestic violence situation. And then now, all that stuff that I buried all these years, finally coming back out of me. Because I've been there. I know what it was like. Um, I know what it was like for me anyway. Going through that with her dad. It's been so many years. I don't know exactly the year or the date when I started talking to him. But I ended up getting pregnant with her and I gave birth to her in September 1st, 2002. So we had to been talking probably 2 years before then, or maybe 3. I'm going to say like 2.5 years before I got pregnant with her. And after I ended up getting pregnant with her, let me go back. So once I got in a relationship with him, I'm going to go back before then. Me and my cousin, first cousin, Kesha, I had another cousin, Shonda. We used to always, like, after we came out of high school, we would go to the club in Marion. It was Lee's Lounge. But that ain't where I met him at. I met him through Shonda. But before then, she was going through something with a dude that she was talking to. They used to beat on her. And I used to always be around saying, oh, that'll never happen to me. Ain't damn man for to put their hands on me. I remember being at Stop and Shop one night with them. In my car, I had a blue Honda. And he, not my girl daddy, but her boyfriend, saw us at the gas station and at the gas pump, finna get ready to pump some gas. I went in the store and paid for some gas. I'm thinking he coming to jump on her. And I'm talking mad noise to him. This Negro run behind me and I started running around the car, and then I just take out running and I run into the gas station, Stop and Shop. I done ran in Stop and Shop, behind that counter, and in that little side door, and locked them people out they owned the running from this Negro. And I used to always tell a girl, this MF got a bad knee. If you don't take that cane from him and beat him with that cane, I know something. That ain't never ever gonna happen to me. I ain't never getting in no relationship, and no man never gonna put their hands on me. And Lord and behold, I met that fool. My girl dad. My oldest girl dad. So I'm gonna go back to before I got pregnant with her, because I didn't get pregnant with her till 2001. I had to been started talking to him in like 99. I graduated in 97. So I had to start talking to him in like 99. And I already had seen he was abusive before this incident I'm about to talk about came about. He was so jealous hard. I couldn't go nowhere. And then like we lived out west. My grandma's house was the spot back then. So we always had something going on. But it was just the guys in the neighborhood that we grew up with. They used to be over there hanging out with us, playing music, staying out, sitting on the porch late at night, talking, gossiping, doing, having a good time, enjoying ourselves. So he used to come over and like pug on the side. Never wanna mingle with nobody. Want me to come get in the car with him and sit down in the car with him, just to keep me from being out mingling with my family and friends. Get me in that car. He had a Regal, a white Regal back then. Get me in that car. Start snatching my clothes off, tearing the jewelry and stuff off me. I got a mark right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that came from him. Grabbing a herringbone in that car one night that I had on, and crumbling it, and he went across my shirt with it and broke it off my neck, and it cut me. And I still remember the town kept saying, everybody in town, oh, Tony bit Poker's teeth off. I wasn't trying to call no name. Oh, he bit her teeth off. He bit her nipple off. That's what they were saying about the situation. Not knowing he had did it with the herringbone that he was ripping off my neck that he didn't pay for. After that, it was like, but before that, how I really knew he was abusive, because we had, just for me, wanted to go out. If I even said I wanted to go to the club, there was a fight on the weekend. But the very first time he ever put his hands on me, he choked me. And after he choked me, but he wouldn't fight me at my grandma's house at that time. He would always come to the house, sweet talk me, get me in that car, and go crazy, ballistic crazy. So I remember one night leaving the club, and I got to the house. He came to the house like one day wrong, because he wasn't no club person. If he came in the club, that was to watch me. Definitely to watch me. I get to the house, come in my grandma's house, and I change out of my clothes so I can get in the bed or whatever. Next thing we know, he knocking on the door. Well, actually, my uncle used to be in the living room sleep, and one of the glass in our front door was broken out. He was sticking hand through that glass, because we just had a piece of cardboard right there. It was just one little piece of that glass that was broken out, but it was big enough for him to stick his hand through there and open our front door. So this time I'm finna run out, and I'm finna come back with part 2.